Hey guys, welcome to Etsy Shop Reviews. This is episode number 62. We're going to be taking a look at an Etsy print-on-demand shop submitted by one of you, the viewers. See what you did well and what you can improve upon to increase those sales and hopefully benefit everybody that watches this video. So let's get right to it. All right, the shop is Rock City Gifts, and it looks like you probably made your logo on Kittle. That definitely looks like a Kittle style logo. From Detroit, Michigan, you have 4 sales. The first thing I would mention is you should probably send like a 99-cent listing of a digital download to friends or family. Let them purchase it and leave you that first 5-star review. That really helps the most. Beyond that, let's take a look at some of your products here. Number one, the thing that stands out is like your apparel, your shirts. You know, when you go and create your Etsy listing, you can actually crop so that you can crop like the view of your primary thumbnail so that instead of zooming out all the way where your design occupies maybe 15% of the available space, why don't you crop it, zoom in so that the design really becomes like the hero, because that's what people are really buying when they buy your product. And your primary thumbnails are so zoomed out that a lot of them use text, but you can't read it like at all. That's going to make it really tough to entice people to click you and not your competition. Because keep in mind, you know, Etsy's flooded with print-on-demand sellers. That's not meant to deter anybody. It just means we have to like really go a little bit above and beyond what everybody else is doing to position ourselves to, you know what I mean, to soak up as much market share as we can, to make as many sales as we can. And one easy way to do that, okay, some of these listings actually, as I scroll down further, these look a lot nicer to me. Although I will say, be careful about your designs and optimizing them to stand out against the product that you're selling on. For instance, here you have one example that I think worked really well. I think this works just fine. It looks like a kind of vintage, worn look design on a, you know, I like that shirt. What shirt is that? I don't know if it says what type of shirt that is, but I do like how that looks. Comfort colors. Okay, that's why. Yeah, the comfort colors are nice. Those mock-ups are nice. So I think that's a well-optimized design in terms of color scheme, optimized against the shirt that you're framing it on. This one, on the other hand, you're not doing yourself any favors. It blends right into the shirt, and I just don't know if that's like a great print-on-demand design in general, without even going to the fact that those are not very complementary colors. And you know what I mean? That's something that's working against you, not working for you. Like, you could even just do a color overlay. If you bring that back up, you could just do a color overlay in white, and that may even help a little bit more, because I think it's like something about those like pastel light colors against the gray. It's just not popping at all. So I'm not a big fan of that. Some of these mockups aren't that bad though, and they look pretty good. Again, you can probably render your designs bigger on the shirt. Like if someone actually bought these sweatshirts that you see behind me, it's like the designs to me feel like they're almost a little awkwardly small relative to the size of the product that you're seeing there in the picture. So don't be afraid to like render these designs bigger. That's a big one. Now, in terms of your print-on-demand jewelry here, I'm guessing you're using Awkward Styles because you've got the video. By the way, shout out to Awkward Styles, guys. Like, they provide these videos for us. So when we're launching our product listing, you can actually just have it sent via API by Awkward Styles to Etsy so that you don't need to worry about uploading videos. Like, it's already there for you. That's really nice because, as you can see, Etsy's moving to this model where you can, you know, if you're shopping on desktop, you can just mouse over and see the video. And then, of course, if you click the listing, you can see the video there as well in the number 2 spot. The one thing I was going to mention is, you know, Awkward Styles has templates built in. They have design templates built in. Don't be afraid to use them, because this like very basic kind of bare bones design that you've got here, I don't really think is a great like value proposition to your customer. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be rendered in search results amongst a sea of, you know, hundreds of people that put more time and effort into making their design pop. You know what I mean? And you've just got like kind of a basic white background. When I look at my side monitor, it's like I can almost see that there is a little bit of a pattern in the background, but it doesn't really show through on other monitors. And this one's actually a nicer monitor, so that's interesting. So yeah, I would just use the templates. You know what I mean? They're there, they're free. You can just click them and use them as a starting point, and then add your text and change the colors, change the font, change the size, all that good stuff. The free shipping thing versus not doing free shipping, I think it really depends on what you're selling. I actually just last week did a Etsy shop review for someone else, and they had almost a similar thing where it's like, if you're charging above $20 for a shirt, it's okay to do that. But keep in mind, in search results, all your competition, they're probably charging under 20 bucks, right? So how do you look next to them? You really need to do a good job framing your product, framing your design, making it pop, making it stand out somehow, some way. Otherwise, what are your customers more likely to do? They're more likely to click your competition. So I'm going to recommend to you what I recommended last week, which is, sorry for interrupting. I wanted to let you know that linked in the description, you can find my free print-on-demand mini course that is completely new for 2023. If you sign up, it'll help you get your first sale. And down there, you'll find a link to my print-on-demand Facebook group. I hope you'll join the community. Focus on making like one really well-optimized listing on Etsy. Just one. That means like coming and making, instead of doing the basic, by the way, I love this design. That's really well done. But why don't you, instead of just pushing a bunch of different colored t-shirts, like why don't you make some additional mock-ups for your t-shirts? Some of them can be like sizing charts, color charts. You can make them reusable. That way you can add them to all your listings that are similar and not just have spent all this time enhancing a single listing, right? But if you just start with just a single listing in the scope of what you're trying to accomplish, then you can go ahead and run ads to them. You can, again, maybe go back to the drawing board, re-optimize your keywords. Sales Samurai is great for that. There's a couple different ways you can go about that. You can actually go to Etsy search and, we could type in like Swanson climbing. I don't know if that's going to get a lot of results or not. It doesn't look like that was really, what can we say, like climbing shirt. Okay, so yeah, when you type more generic keywords, Sales Samurai is going to let you can actually click the search results there, and they'll give you a bunch of complementary keywords. So when it comes to optimizing this specific listing from an SEO perspective, whether it's upgrading your tags, including different phrases in your titles, etc., this is a nice go-to. And then also beyond that, guys, you can go to the actual Sales Samurai website if you're using Sales Samurai. Of course, I will drop a link to it in the description. So we can try like Swanson climbing. Oh, actually, maybe this is a Parks and Recreation shirt. But let's just go ahead here to the listing creator. For the focus keywords, type in Swanson climbing, click Get Suggestions. And over here on the drop down, you'll see Cat Climb, Ron Swanson. Okay, so yeah, I know that character. Ron Swanson sticker, rock climbing, Ron Swanson climbing, Christy Swanson. So anyways, I mean, if it's a reference to a TV show, you probably know how to frame the product because you know what the customers are looking for. But I just wanted to mention that Sales Samurai does assist in the SEO realm. And then also, whatever it is that you're selling, whatever's making these sales. Oh, it looks like, all right, maybe I need to eat my words here because you're oh, Gilmore Girls. That's how you did it. So you're calling this a Gilmore Girls necklace. Got you. Just be careful with referencing the TV shows. Obviously, it leaves the door open to get in trouble. That being said, if your sales would have said 0 and now they say 4 instead of 0, it's probably better to have more than 0 sales, right? But I mean, this is not really the strategy that I recommend in terms of starting a print-on-demand business because it's not typically the right way of doing it, and it leaves you vulnerable. But anyways, 5 people have this in their cart. If you run a sale, by the way, then your competitors won't be able to see who has it in their cart. And then also, if you run a sale, all these people that have it in their carts will get a notification. Well, not all, but maybe all. It depends what Etsy ends up doing. But they could get a notification, hey, this product you've got in your cart is on sale, even if it's like a 5% off, 10% off sale. So I would recommend cycling sales if for no other reason than that. Beyond that, I mean, you can double down on what's working, but it looks like you already have because you've got a couple Gilmore Girls themed, and then you've got another Parks and Rec themed shirt right here. So it looks like you already are doing the double down. So anyways, guys, I hope you found this Etsy shop review useful. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. And if you have any feedback, let me know in the comments below. Questions, let me know. Also, guys, check out my full print-on-demand course. It includes my design, my research, my Amazon, my Etsy, my Redbubble, every module possible, and automation, by the way. Of course, you guys love that one. Who doesn't love automating their print-on-demand business? Easy mode, guys. That's all included. If you use the link in the description to my print-on-demand course, you'll find out more. Guys, thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow with a new top 5 niches of the week video.